Sometimes it feels like I'm stuck forever. What's up, family? We got business to handle today. Information to dive into. Come on in, tap in with your girl. When you come in, say what's up. Today we're diving into Closer to Your Dreams, a self-study and manifestation. Today we're tapping into Closer to Your Dreams, a self-study and manifestation. A self-study and manifestation. Closer to your dreams. In order for you to get closer to your dreams and manifest those dreams, there's some self-study that has to take place. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things that you have to study and learn about yourself in order for you to make those dreams come to pass. All right, that's what we get into today. What do you have to study about yourself, learn about yourself, discover about yourself, transform about yourself in order for those dreams to come to pass? Closer to my dreams. How many of y'all remember that song? Closer to my dreams. I said I'm getting higher and higher. Feel it in my sleep. Sometimes it feels like I'm never gonna pass here. How many of y'all remember that? Sometimes it feels like I'm stuck forever. How many of y'all remember Closer to My Dreams? How many of y'all remember that song? That's the song that we're going to use today in our self-study. That's the song that we're going to use today in our self-study of manifestation. Shout out to my good sis, the Alchemist, Sierra, the dream, the medicine of dreams. Shout out to my good sis over here on IG. Love you. What's up, Tangela, CNC Music, Xavier, Will, Eileen? I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate the love that y'all always give. Appreciate y'all. 100, 100, 100. Let's get this incense lit so we can be lit. Got the Ganesha right here. Y'all see that Ganesha? Symbols. Symbols are the language of the subconscious mind, so you need those symbols around you. What's up, family? Today we're going to use the song. I should have researched how to pronounce my good sis name. Guapele. I don't know if I'm right or wrong with that pronunciation, but we're going to use her song Closer to My Dreams. Shout out to some of my lovely clients that are in the building. I love y'all. Some of y'all I'm going to be calling on. We're going to go live together. Actually, Sierra, Medicine of Dreams. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Medicine of Dreams over here on YouTube. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her page. Sierra, I think it's your turn to go live with me and for us to have a conversation. The videos you've been posting on Instagram, I've been vibrating with them. So I just feel like it's time. Oh, Eileen, I did her name perfectly. Oh, that makes me feel great. That makes me feel great. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the video, because I think what we got to talk about today, everybody needs to be hearing and understanding when it comes to manifestation. What we're talking about today, everybody needs to be hearing and understanding when it comes down to manifestation. She says, closer to my dreams. How many of y'all be feeling like you're just so close? Feel it in my sleep. I'm going higher and higher. This song has been on my heart. I have played it for every client that I've coached over the last week. And it started with this one client. So let me throw this out here first. Whenever I do any coaching session, Whenever I do any coaching session, I always start with music. Any coaching session or consultation, I always start with music. And I always trust my intuition. I always trust my spirit to tell me what song to play for my specific client. And this time, this session, I could not, Spirit wasn't giving me the download. Spirit wasn't giving me the download. And here's why. My client came on and said, there's been a song that's been on my heart for the past week. This is the first thing she said when she comes on. I say, well, look how Spirit works, because a song wasn't being downloaded to me for your session. So this is perfect. And she played the song and she reminded me of the song. And my spirit, my soul needed this song this week. I feel the presence of Spirit arising in me right now. The feeling of gratitude arising in me right now. So much powerful manifesting emotion arising in me right now. Because the words in this song are so powerful and they're so necessary. And I want to remind you of them. And I want to let you know that that song is a song of self-study in terms of manifestation. Because whenever we're getting closer to my dreams, whenever you're getting closer to your dreams, you're getting closer to your manifestation. But then we got the Alchemist on here. Savvy just talked about dreams on her last video. So when we're talking about dreams, we're talking about closer to what is in the subconscious, closer to what has been destined and ordained within your soul. We're talking about you getting closer to the full manifestation of your divine sacred self. I'm getting higher and higher. Feel it in my sleep. Ooh. I want y'all to feel that. I'm getting higher and higher. I'm getting higher and higher. Higher in my consciousness. Higher in my vibration. Higher in my health and well-being. Higher in my relationships. Higher in my business. Higher in connecting to who I truly am. But then she says, feel it in my sleep. And she says, sometimes it feels like I'm never gonna pass here. She says, sometimes it feels like I'm stuck forever. Ever. Sometimes it feels like I'm never going to pass here. Sometimes it feels like I've been stuck here forever. But I'm going higher and higher. Wow. Closer to my dreams. Said I'm going higher and higher. I can almost reach. Here's where some self-study has to come into. Because the very things that you find yourself getting stuck on, the very things that the emotions, the thoughts, the experience that you feel like you cannot get past are the very things that is the blockage in between you and your dreams. Because you have this perception that this thought, the emotion, and this experience is so real. You feel like those past experiences, you feel like that past trauma, you feel like these thoughts, you feel like these emotions are so real that you have manifested a blockage. An energetic blockage, a physical blockage, a mental, emotional blockage standing in between you and your dreams. And so one of the first things that we have to do when it comes down to getting in position to manifest is you got to go past those perceived beliefs, illusions, things that you feel like are so real. One thing I always talk to all of my clients about in coaching, that trauma, that emotion, those thoughts, the only reason why you feel like it's so real is because you only have one perspective of it. You're only on one side of that pole. You are only thinking about focusing on the negative aspects of that pole or of that experience. And so my job when I'm working with my clients is to help them to see the other side, because there's always two sides to one coin. There's always a head and a tail, masculine and feminine, positive and negative, right? There's always two sides to one coin. But a lot of times we manifest a blockage because we can only see that one side that has triggered us, that has bothered us, that has made us emotional, that we really believe has stifled our ability to grow. That we really believe has stifled our ability to love, to expand, to trust, to accept, to surrender. And so something that is so important that you have to do is always get the opposite side of the coin. You have to always be a person who can always see light in the darkness. You have to train yourself to become a person who looks and seeks and searches for the silver lining. And when you find that silver lining, you have to become a person who disciplines yourself to maintain your focus on that. It is so much easier to focus on the habitual negative thinking and feeling. It is so much easier to focus on the habitual negative thinking and feeling. It is so much easier because it's a lower vibrational form. So it's easier to do that. It takes less work to stay in those places. It takes less work because you don't got to do nothing, because there's so much chaos always happening around us. At the drop of a dime, something can trigger you into a low vibrational state, and it's easier to stay there. It's harder to find the positive in situations. It's harder to be a person who looks at the glass half full. But not doing that is what keeps you stuck in repeating old cycles. But you're getting closer to your dreams. You said I'm going higher and higher. I can almost reach. She says, sometimes you just have to let it all go. Let it go. Leaving all of my fears to burn them down. She says, push them all away so I can move on. Closer to my dreams. Wow. She says, sometimes you just have to let it all go. Any belief, any knowing you think you've had, sometimes you have to let it all go. Leaving all my fears to burn them down. See, fire is, and I just talked about this on a Patreon video that's going to come out later, but fire can be creative or destructive. And sometimes you need that fire energy. Sometimes you need that Kali energy to burn some things down. Burn those fears down. Because it is those fears that are stopping you from taking the next step. It is those fears that are stopping you from investing in yourself. This is a self-study and manifestation. So if things are not happening in the way that you would like for them to happen, there's a couple of things that are taking place within your mental, emotional, and your habits. Excuse me. One, you have some past thoughts, some past emotions that you cannot get past because you are refusing to forgive and because you are refusing to see the other side of the spectrum. And so you've manifested this block in front of you, this energetic block in front of you that manifests as fear, fear to do something out of your norm, fear to put yourself out there, fear of being seen, fear of wanting, fear of desiring, fear of discipline. All stemming from this experience you had in your childhood that you still hold on and believe to be true. Let it go, leaving all of my fears to burn them down. Some of y'all need to be utilizing the fire element right now. So if there are some fears that are manifesting in your present life that are stopping you from doing the things that you know you want to do, how about we write them down and burn them in fire? How about when that fear comes up and it stops you from doing what you know you need to do, you envision fire overwhelming and taking over that specific fear? How about you visualize fire burning up these lies and these illusions that you've told yourself or that you've believed from other people? Leaving all of my fears to burn them down. Then she says, push them all away. Push them all away so I can move on. Closer to my dreams. Push them all away so that I can move on. You got to study yourself, family. You want to manifest, you have to be in your self-study. What fears do you need to be pushing away so that you can move on? What cycles are you repeating that are the total opposite of what you're asking Spirit to manifest in your life? Wow. The phoenix rising. I love that. I love that analogy, Ty. That's absolutely true. The phoenix rising. Rising up out of the ashes. If there's ashes present, there's fire present. Okay? You need to start visualizing yourself as the phoenix. When I'm saying that feeling, that's the sound of spirit. That's the sound of bliss. That's the sound of pleasure. If y'all are ever wondering, why I'm like, that's what that is. I'm like resonating with the energy. Okay. She says, closer to my dreams. And she says, feel it all over my being. Right? Said I'm going higher and higher. She said, close your eyes and see what you believe. Close your eyes and see what you believe. Feel it in your being. Can you feel the presence? Can you feel the presence of that thing that you desire? Can you feel the presence of your higher self? Can you feel the presence of the abundance? Can you feel the presence of that healthy love and relationships? Can you feel the presence of that dream car? Can you feel the presence of whatever it is that you are getting closer to? And I can't help but in this space right now, again, think about my girl, Medicine of Dreams over here on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I can't help but think about her and think about Closer to Your Dreams because my mind hadn't even went there, but it's going there now. Getting closer to your dreams, getting closer to your subconscious, getting closer to that divine communication that is always taking place. But she says, feel it in my being. If you cannot feel your dreams, your manifestation, your desires, if you cannot feel it in your being, family, you're not doing the work to bring it into your reality. Oh, my God. Why can't you feel it? Because you got other shit happening in your mental, emotional bodies. You got other things happening in your mental and your emotional bodies that go against the things you're trying to get closer to, the miracles you're trying to manifest, the love you're bringing forth, the child you're bringing forth, the business you're bringing forth, the greater level of consciousness and the higher vibration you're bringing forth. You got other things that are standing in the way of that. And those other things are illusions, beliefs, thought forms, old emotions that you keep on recycling. Your job is to align you with the thing that you want. You can have anything that you want. You can manifest absolutely anything that you desire, but you must align energetically, mentally, emotionally. Lastly is physically with it. Okay? Last thing that you do is the last things that you need to worry about is the physical. It's a mental and emotional thing first. Do you have the mind of this dream that you are manifesting? Do you have the emotional well-being of this dream that you're manifesting? And then lastly, are your physical habits in alignment with this dream that you're manifesting? Then she says, close your eyes and see what you believe. Close your eyes and see what you believe. See, when you close your eyes to visualize, you don't want to fight what's coming up. Because sometimes what's coming up is what you need to see, because what's coming up is some things that are hidden in the subconscious that you aren't shedding light upon. Shadow stuff. Okay? Shadow stuff. You need to close your eyes and see what you believe. Do you believe you can have it? See, we got to stop lying to ourselves. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Because you want something, but deep down inside, you don't even believe you're worthy enough of having it because you've experienced trauma that you have not transmuted or dealt with. Or it may be because you haven't been through enough. You're like, nah, I can't have that. I ain't been through enough of a struggle. I can't have that. Close your eyes and see what you be. Close your eyes and see what you actually believe. Don't fight the visions that come up, because you need to see it in order for you to be able to transform your mind. You need to see it in order to be able to transform your mind. This is a self-study and manifestation. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat before I move on. Yes, as within, so without. Also, y'all, we did a quick flash sale on the Dream Supplement. We did a quick flash sale on the Dream Supplement. So if you did not get them when Dream did a quick release on his birthday, August 23rd, last Monday, about a week ago, go ahead and tap in now. Go ahead and tap in now. Okay? Okay? Go ahead and tap in now. Right now, if you did not get a chance to get you a Dream Supplement, now's the time to do it. They are on sale only for tonight, I believe. Only for a couple of hours. So go ahead and get it. We want to put it in y'all's hands as quickly as possible. Something else I'm going to tell y'all about is that I am starting a membership for my spiritual women. Okay, I'm starting a membership for my spiritual women. I've told this to a lot of my clients and some of my other close sisters in this spiritual realm. But we're starting a membership. We're starting a membership. And in this membership, I'm going to be focusing on healing, connecting, and serving. What I've recognized from talking to all the women that I talk to, they want to heal their old trauma. They want to connect. They want to build solid relationships with other women, and they want to be able to build solid relationships with a partner, right? And then lastly, they want to serve. They want to serve. They want to serve. Meaning they want to be living in their purpose. They want to be impactful. They want to be powerful. They want to make a difference as they are incarnated in this life. And so that is in the works, y'all. I am so excited. So I'm gonna be just dropping little nuggets here and there as we're moving forward. This is dropping at the top of the year. So when y'all making all y'all New Year's resolutions, you need to put a little note on your 2020 vision, on your 2022 vision board. You need to put D-Ray's membership, the Sacred Sister Circle. Put that on there. Say the Sacred Sister Circle. Heal, connect, and serve. We're going to heal, connect, and serve. Put that on your vision boards. Put that as your resolution. It is going down. Okay? It's going down. Dream says you have 20 minutes left to get the dream supplement. So make sure y'all head over there and get that going. All right. Let's keep going with this song, and then we'll be out of here, because I sure got another client. Ain't that crazy? Had one earlier, going live, like all back to back, going live, and I got one right after this, and I'm on here on live. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I can't make it up. It just is what it is. Okay, let me see. What I want to go with her song. So she says something that she says, and then this the end of the song pretty much. She says, sometimes you'll feel like you'll never grow and change. And then lastly she says, but you never choose to walk away. So never give up on yourself. Some of y'all have a habit of giving up. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know it because I work with you. I talk to you. Some of y'all have a habit of giving up on the things that you want. You start something, but you never finish it. You walk away from these dreams, from these goals, from these aspirations that you have. You feel like it gets too hard. Shit gets too challenging. You're doing yourself a disservice. Never choose to walk away from something your spirit has called you to do. Because all you're going to have to do is turn around and do it again. I guess I see you next lifetime. All you're going to have to do is come around and do it again in the next lifetime. All you're going to have to do is come back around and do it again in the next lifetime. Now what am I supposed to do? Stop giving up on yourself. That again, that in itself is a manifestation of trauma. So all that says is that you have work to do. Work in reestablishing your self-value, strengthening your self-love, strengthening your self-work, strengthening your self-esteem, understanding that any failure, any mistake, any setback is a set up for you to move forward. But you don't see it like that because your self-talk has been negative. So instead of pushing yourself, there's multiple things that happen. Instead of pushing yourself, you don't, because if you push yourself and you accomplish something, you don't want that light shined upon you. You don't want people to see you. You wanna just fly by under the radar, but you don't know you still always being seen. Even when you don't want to be seen, you're seen. Okay? So because you fear judgment, you give up on yourself and you don't do the things that you want to do. Because you fear like you're not going to have somebody cheering you on, rooting you on, you don't do what you say you're going to do. You don't complete the mission. You don't accomplish the goal. You quit. Because you feel like you are incapable. Because you don't know your own strength. Because you don't know if you can actually do it. Before you get to the finish line, you stop. And so, yes, sometimes you'll feel like you're not growing. Sometimes you'll feel like you're not changing. Sometimes you'll feel stagnant, but you should never choose to walk away. What you need to understand is that in those moments of stagnation, let's change the verbiage. Let's change it from being stuck, because if anything is stuck, it is still. If anything is stuck, it is still. still. Meaning, in those moments where you feel like you cannot break free, you need to be going within. You need to be having a deeper stillness within yourself. There's a time, and there's a place for everything. And sometimes you may feel like it's time for you to be creating. It's time for you to be producing. It's time for you to be, making more money. It's time for you to be manifesting this and manifesting that. And your spirit, your higher self is saying, no, it's time for you to be still. Not stuck, but still. It's time for you to observe where you are and what you are in and what you are doing right now. It is time for you to analyze everything that is happening around you and identify how these situations are serving you, are helping you, are supporting you. It's time for you to get still. That way, in the stillness, you can realize what thoughts, what feelings, what habits, what actions, what people. In the stillness, you can recognize what's really happening. Otherwise, you are seeing a whole bunch of illusions with an I, and you don't understand where you are and what you are doing, what space, what place you are in energetically and spiritually. And therefore, you're fighting the now. And therefore, you are fighting your now, missing the opportunities. Okay? So, again, Closer to Your Dreams. I want y'all to listen to that song. It's called Closer by Guapele. It's called Closer. And I need y'all to put that shit on repeat. I need you to put it on repeat. I need you to really sit with and resonate with those words, because there's powerful transformations happening right now, family, but it's not coming easy. It's not coming easy. There's things that you have to do. There are things that I am doing and constantly working through within my mind and challenging myself and disciplining myself and really working at transforming my thoughts, transforming my beliefs, transforming my emotions, transforming my actions, transforming the things that I thought I could and could not do. Really transforming those things so that I can experience my dreams, and it cannot just be something that dwells in my head that I'm constantly reaching for. But I have to know that I can reach for it. I have to know that I can have it. I have to be able to see it. I have to be able to feel it. And I have to challenge myself and discipline myself to go beyond my perceived limitations. Okay? So, if you need help with this, for whatever reason, we probably need to get on a call. If coaching is not in your scope right now, maybe you're not ready for that intimate level of conversation, and I get it, because it is an intense work. There are tears that be shed. It's a lot. But I enjoy it. It's a lot, but it's light too. It's very light. Like all of my sessions, we're going to laugh in every session. We're going to laugh at least once or twice in every session, because that's how Spirit works. Spirit don't want you feeling too heavy. Spirit don't want you feeling like it's too much for you to deal with. So you're going to laugh in every session. We laugh in every session. But I want you right now to start putting on your scope women to be a part of the Sacred Sister Circle. I want you right now to start preparing your spirit to have a community of spiritual women. See, I be seeing these other memberships, but it be more so we don't get into the spiritual work. Let me say that. Okay. Like even in this session, even in this call right now, even in this live right now, it just gave you a ritual that you could do using the fire element to burn up some of those fears. Write some of those fears down. Write some of those blockages down. Write some of those beliefs that you know are not serving you down. Write some of those emotions, guilt, shame. Write some of those things down, and let's get a fire ritual going, right? Write it down on some paper, burn it up in some fire. Visualizing fire, burning up all of these different beliefs, all of these different fears, all of these different traumas, visualizing that fire, burning them up. If you are a part of Patreon, I got a video coming out, I don't know when, maybe this week or next week, a video that I'm posting about a visualization where we use fire to burn up energy. So y'all need to be utilizing these things. And that's the thing that I don't think some of these memberships have, is literal, you know, spiritual work. I mean, just the work. Okay. So, it's time for y'all to understand that you're not stuck. You need to be still. You're not stuck. You need to be still. Okay. You need to be still. All right. Use this song as a study in self. Use this song as an opportunity for you to study yourself. What things are you getting hung up on? What things are you feeling stuck on? In what ways are you being the hanged man, like in tarot, right? In what ways are you being the hanged man, and what ways are you stuck on something? What are some thoughts? What are some feelings? What are some experience you feel like you cannot get past? Let's get clear on what that is. Let's start transforming our vibration so that we can feel our dreams, so that we can feel our manifestations within our being. Okay? Let's start focusing on our visions, our visualizations, and our dreams. Writing those dreams down. Working with, like, Medicine of Dreams. She helps with decoding dreams and understanding dreams on a spiritual level. Working with somebody who can help you to understand your dreams. Working with somebody like me who can help you to transform your trauma into triumph, your pain into purpose. Okay? And there's so many other sisters and brothers out here. Getting your dream supplement if you're not dreaming. If you're not even getting good sleep, you need the dream supplement, right? But these are things that I need you to start doing so that you can start aligning your being, aligning your vibration with the things that you want to manifest. So that you are able to have a vision for your life. Because if you can see it and you can believe it, you can achieve it. You can have it. Okay? So let's make sure that we're doing that. And then lastly, let's make sure that we never give up on ourselves. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says about what you can and cannot do, about what I can and cannot do. I'm not going to give up on myself, and neither should you. If something has been placed on your heart, you go for it. Understand, though, there are mental, emotional transformations that need to take place. Okay? Understand, though, you also need to have consistency. You also need to be deliberate in maintaining the new state of mind, the new state of motion, and the new actions that align with your dreams. Don't let up on you. Don't give up on you. All right? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a rest of a happy Monday. Hopefully you have a happy Monday, a productive Monday. And I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Stay tuned for D-Ray's Diary. Y'all know this is when we get real intimate, okay? Stay tuned for D-Ray's Diary. We get real intimate and we talk about real healing work that I've had to do. And I'll talk to y'all soon. All right? Peace. Love y'all.